Wee! Wee! Happy Christmas, everyone. Okay, so how are you guys doing today? You doing good? I hope this Christmas is going to be beautiful, and I mean, with the Omicron variant around right now, and people in fear, I mean, this is the Christmas we sorely needed. So I hope that all of you guys have a wonderful Christmas, and especially my fellow TIs, because we don't get no breaks out here. Our torture is 24/7 and we can't get away from it. But I hope you guys find some joy and some happiness this Christmas. So, to celebrate this very wonderful festive occasion, of course, I'm going to talk about my mental health issues and how they affect me. So, I was listening to some Christmas music today, and some of the stuff that I heard made me think, if I'm going to die, I want this played at my funeral, like Sounds of Blackness, Soul Holidays. That's if I die around Christmas time. Tori Amos, Winter, those type of songs. I thought, but the thing is, where a normal person would think I would like this played at my funeral, instead you end up contemplating your own death and all the different ways people will mourn over you. That's the effect that borderline personality disorder has on you. And I used to think it was a fearful response, but it actually isn't. Because when my brain started catastrophizing about my own death, instead of feeling the anxiety and the pain or the numbness that I would normally feel, instead, today, when the subject of my own death came up, I was like, okay. Like, I genuinely felt a sense of acceptance. Now, does that mean I'm going to die? No. Doesn't mean that. It just means that my borderline personality disorder took something that was just a normal thing and then exaggerated it, because what borderline personality disorder tells you, what it's trying to tell us, for those of us who suffer with it, is that I need solid ground. I need something permanent, something stable, something... I mean, the only thing in my life permanent and stable at this point is the fucking gangs talking, but okay, cool. But that's your BPD telling you that you need something grounded and stable in order to function. Sorry, there's an advert. I love this song as well. Yeah, so... yeah, I mean, that's your BPD telling you that, it needs something to attach to, it needs stability, it needs grounding. And the ways in which we actually find that, it might not be through conventional ways, Now, seeing as somebody who's prided herself on being authentic, the thing about being authentic is that it doesn't allow you that stability. Because to be authentic is to be without an identity. And the only thing that provides an identity is some form of illusion. And I feel like the problem is not that I haven't lied or I have lied, or... I think the problem with me is that in order for me to be wealthy and happy and loved, and I haven't found the right lie yet. And I think that's the problem. That's always going to be the problem. I really hope people out there don't think I'm talking to myself, because I really hope they don't think that while I'm talking to you guys. I'm so sorry. But, yeah, so... But the thing is that, yeah, when you're authentic, you're not really anybody. How can you be anybody when you're authentic? Authenticity doesn't allow for artifice of any kind, even the artifice of nature. It's a void, it's nothing. So, in order to have a true identity, you have to find a lie that actually goes with you. And I realized that's what I've been lacking. not lies, not illusion. Because yesterday I talked about that, but it was the right lie and the right illusions that will help me to gain all the things that I want in this life, being targeted or no. Because I'm not going to let that stop me getting in the way, I'm not going to let that get in the way of what I want ultimately. All I have to do is just work around the TIs and work around the gang stalking. And both TIs and perps know that. All I've got to do is work around them. If I'm going to fight and lose, I'm going to make sure that it leads to somewhere where I have everything that I want and need. So it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. The feeling of just this acceptance with the death, though, that's what really caught me off guard. It's just like, why am I not worried about it? And then I realised it's because I've been spilling my guts online. And I've been authentic with myself. And I've kind of just been willing to just put myself out there emotionally. So, like, I don't fear anything anymore. I don't fear death. I don't fear... Like, what's there to fear if I live my life exactly as I am? What's there to be afraid of? Like, what's there to be afraid of? That's why people are scared to die, because they're scared to live. You're scared to live means you're scared to be yourself. You haven't found the right lie that makes you feel good inside. You haven't found the right illusion, the right illusory world that helps you feel good inside. And that's why you feel empty, because the illusion that you've held onto all your life was not benefiting you. The world that you have created was not benefiting you in the end. I want to find an illusory world that actually benefits me. And I think it's not a struggle, but I think that's the mission that I'm on. And that's what I want to do with my life. I want to have an illusory world that helps me grow. And that aids my learning and that aids my development as a person. So yeah, BPD is there. It's one of those things that just stays fucking with you, because it's like when you have one emotion, you take it to the extremes in the hope of something permanent. But then when you start thinking of your own death, you know you're at a good place when your illness makes you think of your own death. And instead of you feeling frightened and like horrible about it, you're like, well, people gotta die sometime. You're in a good place when you can think like that and you can feel like that. And on some real shit, I'm genuinely excited about Christmas this year. I don't know why I'm excited about it, because usually I either spend it on my own or, like this Christmas, not everybody's going to be there because some of us are sick. But I am genuinely happy about Christmas. I'm excited about it, and I'm excited to see what it brings next. And I really, really hope the rest of you guys feel the same way, because it's a great feeling. It really is. It's nice to have something to look forward to. Yeah, my only regret is that I gotta go back to Brighton tomorrow and face the music with all the stuff that I did when I was emotional. But you know what? I'm not going to pretend to be someone else. I'm just not going to do it. I don't care what the consequences are. Yeah, I'm just not going to do it. It's not happening. If I'm going to go out in this world, I'm going to go out exactly as the beautiful, vulnerable, vindictive, fucking envious, like attention-seeking, fucking, oversharing, joyous, funny, intelligent, reckless, sometimes even violent, painful, self. If I'm going to go out, that's how I'm going to go out. And speaking of going out, I have my family's home to go to, because it's Christmas Day and I'm finna turn up. Anyway, I love you guys. You take care. My fellow TIs, have a blessed Christmas. I love all of you, and I mean it. You guys take care of yourselves. We've got this. We are a community. We are one. And I love you guys so much. Bye-bye.